Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to open up by giving all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakhakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and who do well, as well as peace, blessings, and many salutations unto the hopeful elect. Shalom as well to the sincere believers in general, both men, women, and children. Hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Rakhakwadash Berkatham. Lord willing, this be edifying and, of good service unto you and yours. All right. And, basically what I want to get into is something I was kind of pondering on, how, the people of the world, look at us out on the highways and hedges. It talks about in Wisdom of Solomon, I believe the 5th chapter, they made no account. Actually, just grab it real quick. But how, basically, our works, our deeds, and righteousness in pursuing Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, with all our might and heart, with the portion we've been given, ultimately, is looked over, man. Is not taken seriously, and like it says in 1 Corinthians, the 1st chapter, around about the 20 something, like 20, 25 or 26, 27. It talks about how Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, because man's wisdom is no wisdom at all. Man, in his own, like it talks about in Ecclesiastes, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has made man upright, but, they have sought out many inventions. And that's ultimately what it boils down to. Pride, arrogance, these things are all things that the Lord hates, and we abhor them as well, because we love righteousness. Okay, we long for righteousness, and we long for our Lord to make his return to establish these things upon the earth. But again, the point being that our works, our labors are looked over, man. It's not taken seriously. It's a joke. We're a laughing stock, where, I think it's also 1 Corinthians 1, where it says, we're made a spectacle unto men, but it also talks about unto angels, if I'm not mistaken. We're doing a mighty work, man, and we got to keep that in mind, despite how it seems, okay, because at the end of the day, the scriptures lays it out that, blessed are you when men revile you, when men, scoff, when men, these are ultimately indicators that we're doing the right thing, brothers. So, just the few precepts I wanted to bring out to go into that. It's a very, like I said, a beautiful work of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to bestow these gifts of, faith, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, amongst many other things upon us. All right. But this is what I was going to grab at first. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5. And start from the top, man. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors." Right? Like I said, man, they don't, it's a joke. It's a joke to them, But in due season, they're going to understand, that these were those men, that Lord willing, we're a part of that number. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, but that, they should have taken heed ultimately, right? All right. But verse 2, it says, "When they see it, Salakia, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for." Right. The miraculous deliverances that are coming for the election, man. Okay. For the true believers, man. The things that are written herein, okay, you got many different accounts, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, okay, in the fiery furnace. All right. You got many different accounts, of men, okay, who, were apparently out of their mind and just bugged out and, gone away and just, at the end of the day, proved to be those men through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay, but it says, so far beyond all that they look for, the strangeness of his salvation, being what? The chariots, man. The so-called UFOs, man, which are really identified flying objects, because we have identified those as the chariots, the vehicles of the angels You know, the chariots of the living power, Yahweh, man. All right. And all dominion has been given over unto his son, Yahweh Shai. All right. So they're going to be, you know, all the movies and the different shows, you know, Beam Me Up, Scotty, you know, Star Trek and all that, man, you know, Transformer movies and, you know, all these various different intergalactic, you know, hey, the scriptures, man, that's where these individuals get that from, bro. That's where they get it from, man. All right. And it seems far-fetched, but that's the point. It takes faith, man. Yahweh Shem Shai doesn't, you know, it's for, you know, it has been made plain upon tables, the prophecies, and man, to us, you know, it's evident, all right. But at the end of the day, what's the main factor? What's the bottom, you know, well, you know, the main thing is what? Faith. All right, because without faith, it is impossible to please Yahweh Shem Shai. But Wisdom of Solomon 5:3, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, right? Because when you're not going to get beamed up, you're going to be going through hella shit. It tells you those that are slayed with the sword are better off than those that, you know, escape the sword, because they're going to die by famine. They're going to die, you know, by these wild beasts. They're going to go through, I think Wisdom of Solomon 17 or 18 goes into it, you know. The apparitions, you know, faint of heart. They're just going to see strange shit that they've never seen before because they don't understand the power that is, all right? But it says, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor, right? They just think we're bums. They think we're not going to be anything. We're not going to amount to nothing, you know? Hey, man, we're storing up our treasures in the kingdom of heaven, man, in that spiritual bank account, bro. And these people just don't have the spiritual insight to see that, man. Why? Yahweh Shai spoke of this in Matthew the 13th chapter, because it hasn't been given unto them, but unto you it has been given. So blessed are our Salakia. Blessed are our eyes. All right, Salakia, I'm kind of out of it right now. But nevertheless, it says, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How was he numbered among the children of God? And his lot is among the saints. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us, man. Yahweh Shai not dealing with them, bro. So, man, bro, verse 8, I'm going to jump down to verse 8. It says, what hath pride profited us, man? It talks about a Sirach, why is earth and ashes proud, man? You know, but they account our life madness, man. You know, that our end would be, you know, without honor. But then, lo and behold, hey, we're the ones going to get beamed up, Lord willing, man. You know, lo and behold, would you believe that? All right. Let me actually jump to Sirach. Sirach 13:23, it says, when a rich man speaketh, and this is a big thing amongst our people, all right? If their celebrity came out and said, it'd be, you know, a main topic of conversation. But here it is, week in and week out. We're out here pushing this word, man. All right, we're uploading the videos. We're going on the highways and hedges. We're giving our lives as that literal living sacrifice. But these rich men, they just got to speak on it once, you know, and then, you know, like Nick Cannon, for example. So he spoke on it, you know, and they got shut down real quick by his higher ups, man. All right, had to bring a so-called, you know, J word on his show. These people are through, man. Okay, because they're quick to sell out when the pressure comes on them a little bit, when it gets a little tight, they're not really down for the Lord, man. All right. But it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look, what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? Whose man's is this, right? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him, you know. See, the Lord has set it up beautifully, man. All right, let's grab that 1 Corinthians, actually. The Lord has set it up beautifully, man. All right, to where it's, the, the underdog type stories, right? 1 Corinthians 1. First Corinthians 1 and 27, it says, "But the Most High hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty." I forget which scripture it is, but it talks about, the feeble will be as David, and that, Salakia, let me just see if I could grab it. Right, yeah, Zechariah 12 and 8, it says, "In that day shall the Lord Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them that at that day shall be as David, and the house of David, which is the Bayath Dawadah, which is the house of David, the election. All right, it says shall be as God." Hey, Psalms 82 and 6, man, it says, ye are gods, man. All right. We are powers, man. We are many Yahawashi, if you will, in the spirit, okay? And soon, this physical flesh, because this corruptible flesh cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. Soon, when we get those new bodies, Lord willing, all right? Lord willing, we be a part of that number, man. But, bro, man, we gonna be on that level, bro. It says, "In the house of David shall be as God." Big G. That's a big G, man. Gonna have powers, man. All right, these Avengers, these Marvels, these different superheroes and comic books. This is real life, man. All right. But it says, "As the angel of the Lord before them," right? So it was even an account with the Assyrians that there was an angel that, and they even have it written in their ancient scrolls that, there was an angel that slew, 185,000 Assyrians, right? Let's see. I got one more. Don't know about nothing else come to me. Right? Because this is an account even with Yahawashi, man. Okay. This is an account even with Yahawashi. Okay, this is John chapter 1. And I'll start at 44. John 1 and 44. Call all y'all Bashim Yashai says, "Now Philip was of Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter. Philip findeth Nathanael, and saith unto him, We have found him, of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write, Yahawashi of Nazareth, the son of Joseph." All right, because Moses, it's in, I believe, I want to say Deuteronomy 18 and 15, where Moses spoke of there was one to come, a prophet to come, and that was Yahawashi. From the beginning, that's why it says in Psalms and in Hebrews, it is written of me in the volume of the book, But it says, verse 46, "And Nathanael said unto him, Can there any good thing come out of Nazareth?" Like from the hood, from the bottom of the barrel, if you will. So it's already, through men's carnal eyes, it's like, well, the best that comes out of there as far as, you might have, it's like in the hood, comparing it to nowadays, got Jake all in the hood, right? Can there any good thing come out of Southside Fort Worth? You might have a few local rappers here and there. You might have, some businessmen and women, you might, but what's really, popping off from Southside Fort Worth, man? Okay. So it says, "Can there any good thing come out of Nazareth? Philip saith unto him, Come and see." And it ultimately goes into how Yahawashi, he said, "Behold, an Israelite indeed." As soon as he met him, because ultimately Yahawashi had, spiritual powers at that point, man. He displayed them in many different scenarios, if you can receive it, all right? But this is one of them, because he just, he had told Nathaniel, that he had he saw him under a fig tree, but he was nowhere near Nathaniel. It's kind of like the example where it's like where Peter, was out on the ship, and Yahweh Shai had went up to go pray in the mountain, bro. Like, he ended up was walking on the water, and Peter looking at him, and he started walking towards him on the water as well. But he started to sink. Why? Because his faith, he lacked faith. All right, he started to doubt. Doubt is a demon. These things are demons. So, in the eyes of the physical, we're being, laughed at. People taking pictures. People hollering at us, and you get your shalawams here and there, but ultimately, hey man, it's set up to be like that, okay? Because we taking these stripes, we taking these L's, if you will, but through the Spirit, man, we're WWWW, man. All right. So I just wanted to come with a quick little lesson, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. I pray it was edifying. All right, I want to end it off by giving all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostle.